The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Alright, well, hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I am Matt.
And we have a show for you. It's about internet reviews, like from the internet, like from freaking Amazon, Google reviews, Yelp. They encompass our life. They determine what's going on with these big evil companies, and we're gonna read them. We're gonna laugh at them, and then you're gonna fall in love with us. Does that about cover it, Matt?
That does. That's it in a nutshell.
All right. You want to start this week?
Yeah, you know what? I'll start this week. I got some reviews. I didn't reread this one, but I dredged it from my pile. And I thought, oh yeah, I have two things here. It's an IMDb review for a movie called Fateful Findings. Let me see if it gives a synopsis. I also have the trailer, which I can send you. IMDb tells us it's a computer scientist-novelist reunites with his childhood friend, hacks into government databases, and faces the dire and fateful consequences of the mystical actions he obtained as a child. How do you obtain a mystical action as a child?
When you hit level 2, it just prompts you on the screen. You didn't get that?
Right. First, it's been a while since we played the Describe the Cover game, so I'll send you a cover of the, according to IMDb.
Oh, it looks like, I don't know. I can't describe the type of budget that this movie has, or lack thereof.
I don't know if you want to watch the trailer, but
nah,
maybe in your free
scared
time.
Of that.
I'll just read it. I'll just read this review provided by Eeeeyucky, titled, "You Need to Watch This Movie." They write, "I can't give many specifics because this film exists on a different plane from anything most people have seen, and that's why it's special. No one asks, what is the plot of the Grand Canyon, or what genre is methamphetamine, because these are pointless questions that entirely miss the majesty of their creation. The same applies here. Making sense of fateful findings is like eating soup with just your hands. It's like trying to catch a fart. Even an attempt means you are now insane. But that's okay, because this is not something to be made sense of. When you get ready to take this in, open your eyes, open your ears, and tense your bowels. Put your heart in the driver's seat and leave your brain in a dog crate strapped to the roof. This film has everything. Intrigue, action, the most secret government secrets, drama, a broken laptop, spinach, romance, 4 broken laptops, possibly ghosts, corruption, synchronized dinner eating. There are no films comparable to this. If people view Tommy Wiseau as the Orson Welles of bad movies, then Neil Breen is Lorena Bobbitt. I don't really know what that means. I don't know who Lorena is. Get some friends together and watch this. Tell everyone it's a magical day. 10 out of 10.
It says very good, but I'm still not sure why. That's a very strange review. They said so many good things, but I still couldn't, in a conversation, be like, yeah, some people like this movie because...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've watched parts of super low budget films before. I think I've watched actual low budget films before. Sorry, I started watching the trailer and the dude just got hit by a car with like stunningly good visual effects.
Okay, maybe this is a good movie. Got guys getting hit by cars. This came out in 2014? That looks like a goddamn 1980s like little cover you found me. You showed me.
Yeah. What's this? I've hacked into just about all the information I need. This is what the man says.
Yeah. I have silently the trailer on just for the vibes in the back. Like when a restaurant's silently playing Family Guy.
Right.
The lighting, just the like, what are they shooting this on? Goddamn, an iPhone would be better, actually. I don't know what they're using. Sony Cyber Shots from 2011.
It's bad. It's bad. So maybe it's like a drinking movie. I don't know.
Yeah, every time it's bad, you drink. I want to see the world through this reviewer's eyes, man.
Maybe I'll have to check their other reviews. I don't know.
They're on one, I think. Oh, this guy's talking to ghosts in the desert, apparently.
It looks horrible.
Who is this protagonist? He does not look good on screen. His turkey neck has more screen presence than he does.
His hair is bad. It's all bad.
I don't know. Are people? I don't know. I don't even want to analyze this. His teeth are bugging me out. I think I need a little hypnosis. We're talking about from Amazon. We got the freaking Professional Hypnotism Manual, introducing physical and emotional suggestibility and sexuality, 3rd edition by John G. Kappas, PhD.
Oh. A doctor of hypnotism?
Maybe it doesn't.
Psycho?
He's the father of hypnotherapy. It says authored hypnotist, hypnotism. It doesn't say what his doctorate is in. But this guy, probably teaching. He might be like a psychiatrist or something. But let's listen to what Jamila has to say about this hypnosis book. Ease of reading and accessibility of material is what they title it. One way or another, when we purchase a physical book, it should be a pleasant to hold in our hands and comfortable to read. I wouldn't say that this is anything special, but it gets the job done. The paper is thick, the font is medium sized, making it easy to read for long periods. The cover is sturdy, which is important, because I like to take it wherever I go. Now about the content. The author, John Kappas, is a hypnotherapist with over 30 years experience and tens of thousands of cases, so I was completely confident in the material. The book mainly focuses on models of emotional and physical suggestibilities to hypnosis, the section of induction methods and ready-made scripts for various types of sessions is especially interesting. Hypnotherapy can be used for various problems, from weight loss to overcoming phobias. One of the book's main strengths is that the author explains everything in simple and understandable language, though, of course, to gain a deeper understanding, you need at least a basic knowledge of hypnosis. In conclusion, since this author presents not as much theories as practical methods for determining a client's susceptibility to hypnosis, this book will be useful not only to professionals, but also anyone interested in hypnotherapy. 5 stars.
So he's definitely hypnotized to give this review, right?
Oh, he was susceptible to the hypnotism the whole time. The book was about him. That's why he liked it so much.
I think that's why he reviewed first the book in construct. Because I don't know what other person would think of that first. It's like giving instructions to a chatbot. Review this book. And it's like, well, it is constructed of paper. It feels good in the hand.
Books. Yes. Will you hold them with your hands while you read them? This is what I will focus on.
I carry my book with me everywhere. Feels good. Feels paper, thick, medium font.
The medium font is a bit of a self-report that he's kind of stupid.
It's comfortable, yeah. I don't know. Small font scares me. Big font. I'm not ancient.
You ever look over the phone over the shoulder at an old person's phone, and they just got like 2 words taking up the whole screen?
Yeah, they got the billboard font going on.
The billboard font, exactly.
Holy cow!
I hope I never get to that point. I'll make my words a little bigger. I'll do the 125 magnification. Mm-hmm. I don't know about the 350.
Yeah, what are you consuming word by word? It can't be good for you. hypno scripts here, so we can use these things almost like it's a tome full of spells.
Well, I think this one, it says ready-made scripts for various types of sessions. So I think this one focuses on if the person, you can Sherlock Holmes at a glance tell if they're going to be hypnotized or not.
Okay.
So depending on what type of susceptible they are, they have different like examples of how their therapy session may go.
I see.
So this guy, he's susceptible to hypnosis because you can see him jiggling his leg all the time. Mm-hmm. So you might want to use leg jiggle hypnosis on him.
Page 43.
Right.
That every time he smokes a cigarette, he'll pee his pants.
Wouldn't that be a bummer? Because I know some people that would still be smoking even though their pants were full of pee-pee.
Oh, God, they would smell so bad.
A battle between urine and tobacco smell. Going in, you need at least a basic knowledge of hypnosis. Immediately, I was going through these reviews to find people being like, yeah, I hypnotized my brother and he got rid of that damn cat or something. But yeah, this is one of the advanced books. This isn't 101, I guess. Not
quite a DIY, just ready to go off the shelf sort of solution.
I just can't believe there's a market. Not only for the how to hypnotize, but like in-depth specific subjects. People are reading about this stuff.
People are going to buy what they want to believe exists.
Yeah, it would be easy if hypnosis existed, huh? If someone could just snap their fingers and wiggle their toes and you like never farted again or something.
Magic, wow. You forgot about that bad breakup. Wow.
That's true. I seen motherfucking Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Mm.
You don't want to get hypnotized. No. Elijah Wood will fucking kiss your girlfriend.
That's not what you want.
He seems like a nice guy. He's very handsome, but you don't want him kissing your girlfriend. That's just what you don't want that.
It's your girl.
You want him kissing you. And, hypnosis isn't getting there. So back to the drawing board. Do you have a review?
Yeah, back to the drawing board here. I'm on Amazon. I've got reviews. I think I put one of these on our Instagram at reviewparty.com. The Tommy Copper shoulder support bra, posture corrector with back support, compression bra, back and shoulder support.
An over-the-shoulder boulder holder, if you will.
Yeah, support for the front and I guess the back, because it's going to like hopefully align some things and make you just hold yourself right. I got a review here from T. Allison titled Horribly Comfortable. T. Allison writes, this bra is very uncomfortable, surprising for the brand, and very surprising for the price. They are super scratchy and have a strange shape in the front. Steer clear. Also, don't go past the return window and try to sell it on eBay. They will strike it for copyright if you include a picture, and respond very rudely if you ask why. 1 star.
They copyright claim this guy. He's going to goddamn whatever court they tell you about before you watch a movie on VHS. That's where
some sort of small claims piracy. That surprises me though, that like Tommy Copper is going to be scouring, data scrubbing eBay and be like, oh, they used the image that we have listed on our official storefronts. Take them down.
I mean, he's doing he's jumping on the grenade for us, isn't he?
Yeah, letting us know you can't just, if you're going to sell us on eBay, you need to just throw it on your desk and take a bad picture of it that way.
That is a lost art. OG eBay was a different time, man.
Ugh. Boxes of video game paraphernalia on dirty carpets. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's almost just Amazon 2.
It is. There's so many like drop sellers and garbage from different countries. Like, okay, I'm not necessarily looking to buy something new on eBay. That's not why I'm here on eBay, to buy something new. Unless it's new with tags because somebody just bought it and never used it, like their Tommy Copper shoulder bra.
Right. I want eBay to just be The world's biggest yard sale.
Yeah, it's just a garage.
I could be an eBay guy, but I feel like I'm just looking at Amazon right now. See, this one's cool. This is on someone's carpet. They got the box open with the instruction manual out to see they got it. It's in the guy's hands when he's showing you the back and the front.
I love the hands.
Yep, that's a real dude. not some 3D graphic. Where did he? Oh, on eBay. He tried to do Facebook Marketplace. They won't get you there. That's the new Wild West.
Yeah, or if you're selling clothes, there's Mercari, there's some other clothes selling places.
Yeah, what kind of clothes were these?
It's just a fancy bra.
Oh, that's right, the fancy bra. Yeah, I don't know. Just donate that shit. How expensive was this bra?
Let's see. Oh. Well, bras can sometimes be expensive, but this is like $88.
I guess you want your money back for that, but...
Yeah. But if you missed the return window, like you must have tried it on... You got at least 30 days to return stuff like this.
That's true. Yeah, you should have returned. This is on you. All right. Now I feel better about the whole thing. You can take a break.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to Great Reviews in History.
Da, 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 da.
What's that? That's a segment where we look back at something that was written a long time ago about something, and it's just like, whether because it's from over 100 years ago and they didn't know what movies could do, and they're like, fascinating the way they stand in the light. Wow. Or if it's just a really bad take, sometimes that's it. So, this is much more modern of a Great Reviews in History, and I guess it's not necessarily a review, but it's close enough for me to say, what the heck, I'm including it. It is something, I think I stumbled upon it on Instagram or something like that. Saw an image and was like, okay, I'll do some more research. And it brings us to the book series known as Uncle John's. Do you know the Uncle John's books?
I'm not familiar with Uncle John's.
I feel like I kind of heard of it. Like there's Uncle John's Know-It-All Bathroom Reader. I feel like the bathroom reader is just what I know of. Like you go to your neighbor's house when you're 11 and they've got the Uncle John's joke book or bathroom reader. What the heck is this? You thumb through it and there's just bad jokes and stuff like that. Well, of point, at issue is a section in Uncle John's, Uncle John's Slightly Irregular Bathroom Reader, a book that was published in 2004. And on page 435, there was a heading, Not Coming to a Theater Near You. You'd be surprised by how many films in Hollywood are started, without ever being finished. Here's a look at a few that will probably never make it onto the big screen. And the thing that is listed here, that is pictured here, Avatar, 1999. Great idea. After Titanic made $1 billion and won 11 Academy Awards, director James Cameron could make any movie he wanted. And this was the one he wanted to make. Set in the year 2040, Avatar follows a paralyzed war veteran named Josh on a mining expedition to the distant planet Pandora, where, through a computerized psychic link, he inhabits the body of a purple-skinned, 9-foot-tall, ammonia-breathing Pandoran. Kiss of Doom. Cameron wanted to use a cast of ultra-lifelike, computer-created actors. Plus, most of the special effects needed to render Pandora would have had to be invented. Avatar's budget, a staggering $400 million. No studio would fund it, so the movie was scrapped. A quick Google or trip to IMDb would tell you that Avatar did get made.
That's true.
That's true.
And not only did it get made, it made $3 billion.
Made a lot of money. But it would also tell you that it got made in 2009, which is apparently 10 years after old Jamesy boy wanted to make it. And this book was exactly 5 years after that and 5 years before the movie came out in 2004. So they were like right at the time. Didn't get made. But then people were like using that same old copy of the bathroom reader and like, what a bunch of idiots. Avatar got made.
I feel like if in 2004 I heard the treatment, the idea for Avatar, I still would have been like, that's gonna suck, man.
Yeah, I don't know that I would be like 2004 me. So freshly minted teenager, probably. Or 19. When were we hearing it? In 2004 or 1999? I don't know. Either way, if I'm like the Titanic guy wants to make a movie with 9-foot tall purple people,
right?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Avatar is still like the world's biggest psyop. Like, who's this movie for?
Hey, the sequels seem to be doing all right.
That's the crazy thing, man.
Although it was cool, I saw a report, a bit of quote-unquote news that said if he doesn't get the budget to make the next one or whatever, however many he has to do, he's just going to like upload to a blog the plot so that everyone can know how the story finishes. Which
they didn't finish it yet? How many fucking movies are there?
I think there's at least one more.
Avatar, parentheses, franchise. Avatar Way of the Water,
like
Avatar
6.
Fire and Ash. Oh, 4 and 5 are fucking are slated already. Criminy.
Go, James.
Yeah, I guess you can just keep making up bullshit that's bugging these blue people.
Yeah, anything that has troubled the human race, just apply it to the blue people.
I mean, the first one is such a fucking copy of Gone with the Wind. Like, there's no way they ain't just pinching other, like, war movie plots for this shit.
I see some Rambo. You already got the hair.
That'd be sick, Blue Rambo.
That's the treatment I want.
Yeah, I call that one, like, Butt Blood. Avatar. The Way of the Butt Blood. I think, here's my theory. This is out of left field, but I think that Avatar is for normal people that could be really horny if they weren't normal. Normal people aren't allowed to see blue creatures and think they're hot and sexy. That's for like nerds who like Twi'leks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But you're allowed to like Avatar. So, you know, you can secretly dip your toes into being a pervert when you're watching Avatar. Also, James Cameron is 70 years old. I know some sharp 70-somethings, but like, I don't know. You really think he's got the creative juice to be directing a whole ass $1 billion movies? Hollywood thinks so. They think he's a safe bet, a 70-year-old. I can't believe it. I don't want to see any art from a 70-year-old. Not with a fucking $27 million budget, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He should be in the
man.
retirement home doing fucking finger paints. Playing fucking bingo with Trudy. My grandma loves bingo at the retirement home.
Oh, he's just playing bingo with blue people.
I guess. He's got out those
Hot life
bingo
blue
markers and he's coloring someone with it.
You're almost there. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, well. I guess is he even really directing it? I feel like whoever's directing the special effects is directing the damn movie.
That's true.
Yeah. How many like green screen wranglers are working underneath him actually making the movie? Are the blue people parts? Do they even film practical for that, or that's just computer?
They gotta have like the dots on their faces and like mocap suits, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. But most of the time, they're just fucking springing through trees and riding pterodactyls and shit. They ain't even like looking at the camera.
They're just in the Unreal Engine. Anyway, I think the biggest takeaway for me is that Sam Worthington's character was originally named Josh, and they changed it to Jake. Typical safe Hollywood bet.
That is a $3 billion decision, I think, for sure.
Man, I would have liked it a lot more if he were named Josh.
Gosh. Should have named him Kyle.
Hey, I'm Kyle. I want to be a fake blue person with all of you out here. I was a soldier.
Imagine all the blue people calling him Kyle.
Kyle!
He fucking gets out of bed to get in his wheelchair to roll over to his avatar booth, and he's got a big monster tattoo on his neck.
It gets grafted onto his avatar. Yes.
Sam Worthington still does movies. I figured, I would just be the avatar guy if I got that gig.
Why not? It's just like being in Mayhem in the Allstate commercials or whatever. Just that's a solid gig. Guy. Just stick with it.
Yeah, true. Why act in a whole ass boring movie when you could just be like, fucking Allstate threw me in a wood chipper. Ah!
Film for a day. All right. See you next year.
Well, thank you for showing us a great a preview into history.
Yeah.
Into a time when blue people did not invade our Hollywood space. This is a perfect palate cleanser, actually. I got some media reviews myself. Let's see if these one of these, the second one I'm going to review, does qualify as a great review of history. I think it's a 2012er.
Okay.
That's over 10 years ago now, I'm afraid. But anyway, this is from Amazon. We got a review for Fallout New Vegas 360 Xbox Ultimate Edition. This is New Vegas. It's got all the DLCs in it. You can play it on the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One. They let you do that.
Tight.
This is the M-rated version, so you can still shoot children in it. Sorry, EU. Yeah, I've been on a Fallout kick because of that goddamn Walter Goggins TV show being so good. So yeah, I never did the DLC of this one, so I've been playing through it. I did one of the DLCs. That's where I'm at with it. But I'm here to listen to Carrie J. Fish. They titled their review "War Never Changes." Regular Ronnie Perlman over here. Love this game. It comes with the DLC too. I don't have Wi-Fi and got locked out of Xbox Live, so I can't download the DLC and play Epic Game. Since Xbox 360 doesn't have Xbox Live anymore either, this game comes with a disc to download the DLC and play the game. Fallout New Vegas was my first 360 game, and that made me obsessed with the franchise 5 stars.
Man, the days when companies would just let you have what you paid for.
Have what you paid for. It's just blowing my mind that this guy has never heard of getting a game on a disc that has all the stuff on it already.
Yeah, imagine that.
Imagine that. You buy a game and it's just on the disc and you don't have to connect to the internet to get the content.
That truly, there is nothing quite like those days of loading like 4 discs of Sims expansions back to back to back.
Yeah, I did, and it wasn't even like a bad time. I remember getting the Warcraft 3 battle chest.
Ooh.
And that's like 4 or 5 CDs. You gotta sit there and like, watch spin in your CD drive. But I was so fucking sitting there reading the goddamn game manual, like just beyond excited for all this content that I was gonna have access to.
And keep access to.
That's true. That is true. Now we know how relevant it is for, physical media is so important because they can take away the not physical media. They don't need to keep that on there forever. They can just take it whenever they want. So yeah, this is a good buy. Mm-hmm. It's brand new, sealed too.
Oh.
You do got to pay the full $60. Wow.
Yeah, the premium's premium.
Premium's premium. What I on Steam, which is a service I'm pretty sure, even when they take stuff away, if you can still reinstall it if you ever had it for most stuff on Steam. Except like that one fucking Sony game that died like 2 days after it released or whatever. Right. But I'm pretty sure I probably paid like $4.50 for Fallout and all his expansions on Steam. But then again, it crashes every other loading screen, so who knows? Who knows is the winner here. But I found a real meaty review. There wasn't too much on Carrie J. Fish's other than, oh my god, this poor kid doesn't even know that it's supposed to be on the disc.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, but this is a real reviewer because their name is Reviewer S.
Nice.
In 2095, internet reviews have become illegal. It is up to me, Reviewer X, to review everything there is. Anyway, they title it Review of the DLC Splash Expansion. I hope so. But this one's from 2012, so maybe forgive them any review etiquette they weren't aware of. Here is my review of the Ultimate Edition of Fallout New Vegas pack. I purchased the game after having played through it, the regular New Vegas missions, and started the new content with a player that was already about level 50. It was fun to revisit the Fallout world after a year and a few months of not having played the game. And then he has an individual review of each DLC, which I thought was cute. Honest Hearts, this one was fun. The story is good, and you are forced to make some moral decisions about where to go next. And it has 1911s and Tommy guns. Hell yes, about time. The maps are really well done. Beautiful, really. 8 out of 10 stars. Could have been a 10 out of 10 if it was a bit on the easy and quick side for a higher level player. One of the main campaign missions are done. The map gets very peaceful and quiet, which makes going back there for any reason kind of pointless. The ending prize contained what is probably the best pistol in the game. Old World Blues. I was mixed about this one. Some of the quests are fun and compelling, others were not. I did like the plethora of new equipment, and the backstory was a good one. Despite being a high-level character, I got the beat down quite a few times, so tactics were important. 7 out of 10 stars. A Lonesome Road. This one brings new elements to the story, and you finally get to meet the other courier that is alluded to in the New Vegas campaign. The end battle is epic. In fact, I never legitimately beat it. A bug sort of launched the main bad guy up in the air right when the fight started on my 8th or 9th attempt, and he was kersplatted when he hit the ground. Fine by me. Some decent loot in the missions, hours of gameplay and lots of shooting. Dead Money. This is the one that everyone says is the best, I'm pretty sure. I played this DLC mission last, which is good because I absolutely hated it. And if I played it first, it is likely I would have skipped the others. It's simply just not fun or compelling or interesting to make the running around in the dark recesses of town outside the casino or inside the casino itself worth it. The most prominent bad guys will literally absorb 20 or so shots before they die, which gets old. I basically had to resort to stirring up one or two and running away while shooting at them. Boring and tedious. The final boss fight is a big letdown too. Veteran Fallout 3 and New Vegas players will key into the fact that there are automated turrets to do their bidding, so it's a matter of just switching them on and watching the antagonist die. But that's not all. Then the final frustrating run for life from the recesses of the casino. It took me several tries to get it right, and at the end I was literally swearing at the screen because I just wanted the awful mission to be over. 4 out of 10 stars. Not even a pile of money made it worth the hours of frustration and boredom. The weapons you take away are weak. The loot is only okay, very skippable. Gunrunner's arsenal and courier's stash. New weapons, mods, armors, locations, etc. Cool stuff, most of it is, but some of it is just a retread of what was already in the game. Overall, the ultimate edition of DLC is worth it. Yes, some bugginess remains, but it only comes up infrequently. Bringing new life into the game I haven't played in a while makes the purchase good one in my eyes. 4 stars.
Okay, so good on the whole. I don't know how much he's able to criticize parts being like how much credence I let any of his criticisms when he's like, well, a bug killed the bad guy, but I was fine with that.
No, it's very like as you read on the skill, he presents himself as the ultimate gamer. But then all of a sudden, like baby's first shooter RPG click on head explode game was too hard.
Like 8 or 9 times, and then you didn't want to actually do. I'm sure you can go back to a save point before the fight, right?
If you're not an idiot who only saves their RPG on one file.
Man, yeah.
I've been playing my Fallout New Vegas. I don't even overwrite any files. I've just been making a new file every time I save because I don't trust that shit.
Yeah, so like I would be a little bit miffed if a bug just splatted an enemy, particularly if it's a campaign I had been enjoying. Like, I want the satisfaction.
Yeah, the guy must have built his character like shit. Because but this isn't a Bethesda game. This is Obsidian Entertainment. I know, but they use Bethesda's engine. And part of the thing that's been happening since Oblivion in Morrowind games, or in Elder Scrolls and Fallout games, is the enemies level up with you, right? When you're level 10, you can do all the quests. It's just a little bit easier. The enemies are less buff than when you're level 30. So maybe, it's something of the enemies are all the hardest versions of themselves they can be in the game. This guy didn't think much about his build. I don't know. Put your guns to 100 and your VATs to 100 and shoot the motherfucker. Like what? I don't get what could be hard, but some enemies might take a couple tries or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It makes me sad because back in the Morrowind days, back in my day, you could go in a cave and you could just get washed and go, okay, I'm not high enough level for that cave yet. Let me come back. But now you can just, and that is at the cost of player freedom, which is a big deal for these sandbox games. But there's something to that. There's something to like, I can't do this yet because I'll get wiped.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, instead of just like catering to these like idiots' power fantasies. Yeah, I just want to be a god roaming the wastelands who with a snap of a fingers can like kill 30 death claws instantly. Nah. Like, go play GTA with the cheat codes on, bro. That's more your speed, I think.
Nah, put me in my place, game.
That's what I'm
Even
saying.
like the more modern Pokemon games have aspects of that, like Legends Arceus, and I want to say probably Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. You might just like wander into some super powerful mon out there, and you're like, nope, turn around. I'd like to catch that, but it's 20 levels higher than anything I have for a seed. So
yeah, I think if there's not like true fear of getting your ass kicked in an RPG, it's not a real RPG. Fallout New Vegas gets a pass. The writing in the world and the combat is pretty fun. You know, they got everything else right, but there is a certain like, once death claws aren't scary anymore, why is the wasteland scary? Like, what do you want? But yeah, I think Dead Money is the one, and you know, Fallout New Vegas nerd or me in like 2 weeks when I actually play it can correct me. But I think when you go into Dead Money, they take away all your stuff.
Oh.
And they kind of like reset your power. You don't get your followers. You are in like a self-contained area for the first time. So ammo's scarce again.
Nice.
You got to scavenge new weapons. You know, it's a little bit of a reset. It's meant to be a tough shakeup for people on their final
and I love
parts
that
of the
stuff.
game.
There was that island in
stuff.
Breath of the Wild that was like, hey, guess what? You're naked again, and there's some big he-nogs out here that you got to kill, and you got nothing on this island. Even like, slightly similar, just like starting a new town in Animal Crossing is like, I ain't got nothing, but I like struggling.
No, the struggle is the game, man. If you're not overcoming adversity, then why are you doing?
Why don't you just play some garbage on your phone where you spend real money and whatever?
Yeah, this guy seems like an idle RPG enjoyer. Also, I'm no way that the pistol you get at the end of Honest Hearts is the best in the game. It seems like a very cool pistol.
He likes it for the looks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy has just got a pistol build. Which might not, you know, maybe he had to get some hollow point rounds or armor piercers for the last boss, and he didn't bother because he's a god who can just one-shot anything. It's funny, I got shotgun build. I got a perk where when you get a crit with a shotgun, the enemy goes into ragdoll physics mode for a second until they can get back up. So that one's pretty funny because you just they just tumble onto the ground and you just shoot them repeatedly until they're dead. So I don't know. It could be hard about that. But do you have
I do. I've got an Amazon review for the Pomona Organic Juices Pure Watermelon Juice. Cold pressed organic juice, non-GMO, no sugar added, not from concentrate, gluten-free, kosher certified, preservative-free, 8.4 ounce pack of 12. 12 drinks for $50? I guess that, I don't know. Samari titles their review, Do Not Buy, and they write, Dangerous. I received a bottle that has black stuff within the top and tasted like vinegar. I grabbed one out of the refrigerator and while working, just opened one up to take a sip without thinking or looking too hard at the bottle. So imagine my surprise when I cracked open the lid and drank some, and it was not watermelon water. I immediately spit it out, and when I looked at the bottle, it had black ooze around the rim and on the cap. This is so unacceptable. 1 star. I'm going to send you pictures of this bottle.
Let's see this ooze.
I feel like if you took this out of the fridge, you would know something was wrong without even opening the cap or looking too hard. I feel like maybe your hand would be able to tell that this is a sick and gross bottle. But I'll let you be the judge.
Oh, come on, man. Something went wrong. You took a sip from that?
Right. This looks like something that got left in like the garage refrigerator that got unplugged all summer long. And it was just moldering and festering and expanding and bubbling and black oozing.
I think that looks like the same black ooze that forms on soda machine spigots when you don't clean them enough.
Like there's ooze.
So I don't think it's actually black fungus, but I do think it is
very gross.
Sugar-based badness.
You can see streaks down the side of the bottle. How would you not feel that on your hands?
No, it's insane that he took a drink. I feel like he wanted to get sick so he could sue them or something.
Yeah, that had to be it. There's no way. Your nose would smell something and no, don't do it. Don't do it. I got another review. This time for the tart cherry juice from Elisa Gallo, titled, "What Ingredients This Product Has." Elisa writes, "I bought this drink for my son. He likes cherry tarts. And after drinking it the first time, hives broke out all over his body. This not happened to me with other cherry tarts, especially the ones that are made in the U.S. I took him to the emergency room. The doctors were scared and alarmed because my son was swollen up and all over with red welts, and they put him under observation. I changed this liquid for another one made in America, and it was very different, and he didn't present any symptoms. Also, that this product does not show what ingredients it has. It is made in Turkey and is dangerous. It almost kills my son. 1 star."
You can never take these seriously, because if that really happened, their lawyer would be like, "Take that review down. We're actually suing them." Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's a very, you can just lie on the internet.
But everything is supposed to be true there.
Yeah. But I'm sure they had some icky juice. I don't know. Don't have to make it like racist though. Nationalistic.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good stuff that is made in Turkey. I think they make a lot of gummy products.
Turkish delights, man. You can never.
Yeah, they're okay.
Should never steer me wrong. Could never catch me not being delightful with one of those in my hand. All right, I think that's enough reviews for this week, huh? Yeah. Thank you for listening, listener. Made it to the end of the episode. That makes you a real one. This is your first trip to the end of the episode. Welcome to the club. Talk to Trudy over there. She'll get you a snack. Minus black ooze. You'll be all set up. But anyway, we got new episodes every Tuesday. That's right. Hashtag Tuesday Reviews Day. If you'd like to send in an absurd review for us to be absurd with, please send an email with a hyperlink, a screenshot, whatever you got to do to reviewparty.com@gmail.com.
If you want to reach out to us or interact with our content some other way, check us out on Instagram and TikTok at reviewparty.com or on Twitter/X at reviewpartypod. We also have our website, reviewparty.com. There's the blog, there's the shop, there's listening platforms and hidden goodies. And if you're looking for more than that, well, you can probably find us on YouTube and Letterboxd as well. Just check out all those places.
Check it out. Thanks to our buddies Nosebleeds for letting us use their song Bread for Breakfast. You heard it about throughout the episode. You're about to hear some of it again. If you want to hear more good tunes from them, you can check out their Spotify or their wherever. Nosebleeds, one word. Follow, subscribe, favorite wherever you listen. You know what button it is on your thing. Please hit it. It helps us out a lot. Leave us a review on iTunes or Spotify. Recommend us to a friend. Sign up for Matt's newsletter. Follow, subscribe wherever you're listening to. Leave a review. Yeah. I just said I'm going to delete that from the notes. That's redundant. And turn on notifications wherever you're listening, so you know when a new episode drops. You see the funny title. You go, I want to listen to that. I've got a review to get us on out of here. This review is for Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition Classic Xbox 360 UK import. Don't know if you can kill the kids in this one or not, but Deb titles it Prices and Quality in Packaging. She writes, was a gift to my husband who loves all Xbox games. Packaging could have been better, arrived quick, gave it a 5-star because it makes him busy, so I have my me time. Yeah, 5 stars.
Yeah.